And hello everyone, welcome back to part 11 of my Let's Play. This is Myrokos, and today we will be breaking our friends and fellow scions out of Castrum Centri. So without further ado, let us begin. Escape from Castrum Centri. Sid awaits confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. First things first, let's us just to be paranoid. Extremely a bit paranoid. Let's put that there and just in case I need potions. So, yeah, okay. Sid awaits your confirmation of your readiness to undertake the rescue mission. Let's go. How go your preparations, Myrokos? We leave as soon as you are ready. Gromment, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I do not mind. Really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too, pretty little thing she was, gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge, not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glowland. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Anyway, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years. And every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you've got planned. And you are sure you will, that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offering is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore that I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Oh man. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. Have you tried becoming a rogue? But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgor give you strength. Wherever the Emperor goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the stronghold's perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Yeah, kind of important, that. Yep, and wow, they're really quick. Okay, we got to go there, and I get to change into the... Oh, and it's fog. Really? Okay. It's foggy. Oh, who knows, maybe that'll be helpful, I don't know. Oh, brother. How to get past that? Just be patient. And of course, they're in... And of course I want to get pulling. Okay, so that happened. Okay, equip and equip. Ah, damn it. And of course, the mud puppy just appeared. Why is it that they always appear? Can't the MSQ NPCs ever appear somewhere where okay, how long is this going to take? 8 minutes? Okay, well, I can at least kill... Just get through that. That's one way to deal with it. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in imperial black and crimson. But now is not the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than I hoped, I will contact you via link pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Then of course Wedge takes the driver's seat. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Ashtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat, in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you, something along the lines of "Don't do anything reckless," if memory serves. Wise words. And it's foggy as heck. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Myrokos. May the 12 keep you.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Well, that was unpleasant. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task, you'd be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidents, are you? Welcome to Castrum Centri, engineer. What, prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. Shouldn't, Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there and, oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's the Lilliphellan lass I'm spent with. This guy's in love with Tataru. Oh dear. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Okay. So talk to the Centurion. Salute. What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? Ah, the Tribunus at the Tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular. but it would not do to make me lay you off. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Don't worry, we will use it well. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Like this one? Imperial identification key, a thin rectangular piece of what appears to be summit used to deactivate some Magitech security terminals. Why aren't you supposed to be parked, as in driving the, driving Maggie? The prisoners, they're being held in the storage tower, as you should know, soldier. Okay. Hopefully that didn't cost me anything. Okay. Steel door. Duty calls. Escape. Commence battle for escape from Castrum Centri. Proceed. No! Minfilia, and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Took them prisoner but left them armed? Oh no, Tataru. Tataru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Aye, you're right. We may not get a better chance. Yeah, we gotta go in there and deal with them. This is the 3rd squadron. What is it? A Reaper? Seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. We're right behind you. Now's our chance. Yeah. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. Oh dear. Okay. Don't anything that would reset the of course they tell them after failing. Okay. Let's do this again. Once more with failing. Do it on normal, because already read the dialogue. But I gotta deal with this first. Things are less than half health. That was close. Hopefully they managed to heal. Myrokos. I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, do you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. No, I haven't seen him for a while. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window of our liberty closes shut. Oh, if only I would have been able to, release them during the fight. They probably could have been useful. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail, and I shall have your head. Oh, this Olivia is, seriously tough to deal with. And what do we have here? The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Well, she is kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told, there chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum walls which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola is just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in amidst the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livius Junius. Or Junius. Perhaps. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You who killed our friends will never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer, but take you to your guard. More intruders. Protect the Tribunus. Confound it. Ida, with me. Ida's no slouch. After them. Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady, in discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. Guest? No, 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 no! There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Wedge has a crash. No, Wedge, don't do it. Considering the Reaper was like next to useless, I don't think we're gonna miss them, though maybe they could be useful. Oh dear. Oh no, Myrokos, hold them off. I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru. Oh, and they're gonna help? Nice. And the music that will get this copyright claimed. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Whatever's generating its shield, you need to find it. Okay, that's what this is. Huh. Ow. That hurt. no, there's just that one. Okay. Nope, and also invulnerable. Healed himself. Oh. That's that. And where's Wedge?
Take the leader, kill the rest.
That's an impressive shield.
What the?
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Popolino, Minfilia,
Ida!
What took you so long?
Good question.
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
But Wedge, you left.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Wedge, how could you be so stupid? You were doing so well, and then you go and do a stupid thing like that.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Oh, Maggie!
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
I think Maggie recognizes us as, the person she trusts.
1,
2,
3.
4.
5.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down Icon. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
Whoa. That
What
was
in the
close.
7 hells?
Oh, boy.
No. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Oh my god.
Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind?
I thought I was tasked with investigating
Small wonder the enemy
Lahabrea.
knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested, is it ready? Wonderful.
But the battle is far from
I'm
over.
sorry to press, but
And
we
so long
need
as
it
we stand
urgently.
together,
How soon can
there
it
shall
be
ever
delivered?
be hope of victory.
Alphino, you're
I am in your
interrupting
debt, my
Minfilia waifu.
The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
On me? Oh, come on, anyway.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hills take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafferson the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to riot. Well. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury for his god? 'Tis bad comedy. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. Then Baelsar claims to wield the power to smite primals. He does. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. It is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Ooh. Sorry we had to resort to such dramatic methods to escape. Things escalated so quickly that Alphino and I saw no other alternative. That wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. What do you think, Myrokos? Was she impressed? Do you think she might consider, you know, which totally has a crush. Once the people of Eorzea learn that the signs of the Seventh Dawn have returned, they will surely rally to our cause. We need only sound the clarion call. Deep in the desert of my love, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, Myrokos, I hope my singing doesn't bother you. I'm rather fond of this little ditty. It reminds me of home. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the ultimate weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Myrokos, and help them to make the right decision. The Black Wolf's ultimatum. Minfilia is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of Alliance Leaders. Grim tidings, Myrokos. It seems that word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders. In the form of an ultimatum, they have gathered in the Fragrant Chamber and are deliberating the answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Myrokos, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Okay, Royal Promenade. Alright, I can't. Alright, Royal's attendant. Let's see, has any of the dialogue changed? No. No. The Alliance leaders have gathered in the Fragrant Chamber. Let us hurry to them and ensure they do not act without the full knowledge of the consequences. That's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Okay. So I didn't miss anything. Yeah. You will hold your tongue. I'm a man of few words. I mean... yeah. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry? You are here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
That's a good question.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
Who made Alphino the speaker of the Scions?
And you, dear friend.
I thought Minfilia was...
By Ralga! You're alive! All of you!
Yeah, we are alive.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Ralban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Drama Queen. There is an impish, conspiratorial look about Aline. If her injuries allowed, she would sidle. Heard we're in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. A mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in, but boy, it was worth it. The calamity drained near half the waters from Camp Bronze Lake, and there it was, an ancient temple of Oshun. Why is it called a palace then? Beats me. I just went in looking for the treasure, me and my fella, It was a dream. It was like a dream. That's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors, bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves and draped in chains of pearl, dancing on a floor of marble and malachite, like a king and queen, me, my fellow. A daring-do adventurer like yourself wouldn't say no to a chance like that, no would ye? Tell you what, go down to the docks of west of Camp Bronze Lake and talk to Abazi Charazi. Used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the palace. So I guess that's another dungeon. Okay. So I have to unlock the Karn one. The Sunken Temple of Karn. Oh, I guess everyone who didn't die is back. Ah, okay. As one age endeth and another doth rise, so do our struggles wax and wane. What wouldst thou ask of me? We may have surmounted this latest trial, but the worst is yet to come. We must remain focused. I will not see our efforts wasted in futile regret. And as for Thancred, he and I have much to discuss. Instead of gratitude for coming to his rescue, Papalimo called me a scatterbrain. The next time he gets caught by the Empire, I'm leaving him to rot. Had I not intervened, that Garlean soldier may well have done for Ida, lowering her guard in the heat of battle as though she were on an evening stroll. How much of a scatterbrain can she be? Well, at least we cannot fault her for being inconsistent. Okay, Redditor, what do you want? The counter-offensive to come will require total commitment of every allied nation, well as the flawless coordination of all forces. I pray the Council understands this. I understand you gave our fallen brothers and sisters a proper burial. I'm sure they appreciated it. When the Empire is beaten and all of this is over, let us visit them at the church. For many years I dedicated my life to the research and development of Magitech. Unable or unwilling to see the repercussions of my work, and though I have since left Garlemald behind, its citizens continue to build upon my work. I fear that this new weapon may be another example of an ancient relic enhanced with technologies I created, yet even should that be the case, it would still require a brilliant mind to... No, he didn't. What next on the agenda? We're ready to get to work. She hasn't said a word to me since the rescue. Was it all for nothing? Maybe. Okay.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
Was that ever in doubt? For you, Minfilia, of course.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light.
Oh my god, I need
What
to
you
get
may
out of the
not be aware of
garb.
is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Okay, this quest is not available yet. All classes and jobs, jobs level 49. Okay, so I need to do like one dungeon run or so. Oriange has a blue quest. Primal Fear. Oriange looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal waketh the shroud. Those who have borne the Eldric spirit witness and returned to tell the tale, avow that never before have they seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bowlord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay, so I need to, complete, I also need to get to level 49. And get better garb. I am several levels behind in garb. Oh dear. Well... Yeah, I don't have much in the way of earrings. So I do have a level 28 earring, but no. Well, I could always, yeah. I need to get better gear, might as well. Queue up and then hope I get some. Okay. And with that not entirely clean jaunt through a dungeon, I'm now level 49. Well, I still need a weapon, a slightly better weapon, but at least I got a better chest piece out of it. That's something. Minfilia is hot, for the record. Operation Archon. Minfilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counteroffensive against the Empire. And of course, now I get a slightly... out of curiosity, let me do an item comparison. So the Altered Wooden Cowl is better than the Armed Chasuble? Wow. Okay. All present, let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understand his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From the west, from west to east, the Maelstrom, Limsa, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrund, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordana stands Castrum Centri, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, the Castrum Meridianum boasts but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise of 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritaten Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Myrokos, we would have you lead this assault. Ritaten is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ritaten's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. What are you doing? At that very hour, the Leminson Admiral, Armada helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they will have the Selfs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission, to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Myrokos, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Centri to Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordana. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well that the Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Myrokos' unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lamensa to the Monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Oriange, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Oriange in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a unified Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. As briefed, you are to lead a squad of elite adventurers on infiltration missions. You will receive detailed orders at each staging point. The future of Eorzea hinges upon the success of Operation Archon, and casualties are inevitable. May the crystal watch over us all. Kinda wish I had a better weapon, but you make do with what you have. The entire headquarters is up in arms. I can scarce stay abreast of all the goings-on. And I am as prepared as I can be. You are welcome, Myrokos of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritaten Sasarvima. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. How nice to know that he is praying for us. Okay, now where? Ah, up here. So, you're Myrokos, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritaten Sasarvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Antlion to all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we shall blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Myrokos, and bring us Ratatan's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. That thing caught me. Ah. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. Shite. Just have to die and go back to old Damn it, no! I'm dead. I'm dead. No, sorry. Oh, yep. Dead. That is really annoying when you're the only one there and you have no way out but to pull everything. Let me just, since I'm back here, I might as well repair. Yeah, so I need to repair, at least I'm in something of a rested area. At least I unlocked that trial. And I can, at least for now, not have to worry about constantly dying just to get back there. Okay, so now join and see how long this takes. In the meantime, if you wouldn't mind giving a follow if you like what you've seen, or are curious to see more of this, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're seeing this on YouTube, my gaming YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Just waiting through the eternal queue to get him. So it goes. Oh, here we go. Hopefully. Yay! It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidents. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occidents. Tell them the Lamencins are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Baelsar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Baelsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason... In the name of Lord Van Baelsar, I, Retatin Sasarvina, will swear to strike you down. That's it. Okay. Yes, pant. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Baelsar. Okay. Well, that seemed relatively straightforward. That light. The Magitech transporter. Myrokos, are you there? What news of Ratatin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ratatin Sasarvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! "'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Myrokos. I'd raise a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host." "Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God." Ha 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 ha. Oh, hi Anna. How are you doing? You okay? The Perfectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ratatin. Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove that they questioned his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crushed the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Scion Tia, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Perfectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, Maelstrom forces move to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Okay, I guess I'm not, level 49 weapon. A hero in need. The Allied Communications Officer has a task that can only be performed by a hero of the Alliance. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against the Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Ratana Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flames shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Okay, so... I overshot. Yeah, I did. Over here. Well met, traveler. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, I don't just want to get the Private TR. Yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Yeah, I still need to work on my, leveling my self through, the leveling, through the ranks of the Grain Company. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history, but with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. You got a slightly better weapon. Hearts of Fire. Sergeant Cracked-Fist needs a hero to raise morale on the front lines, and I'll get once I hit level 50, I can finish Private TR, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore them a measure of morale. And so I ask you this, make your way to the cerulean processing plant and report to General Raubon once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Private TR. Our troops are counting on you. Oh, sorry, actually, so it's not here. Okay. Of course. Walk headlong into a fate. Here. Okay, let me go Chocobo Keep, then Attune, and then Robot. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Do not tell me this is blah 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 blah, I don't need that. Yeah, it's the same thing you've seen several times, yeah. Why read that aloud? Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Perfectus, it is good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise some spirits. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are preoccupied, wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet even to notice you have arrived. might I ask that you make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters. I had a mind to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Your strong gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. Yeah, I break my fast on garlands, and right now I'm very hungry. Yes, sir. What? The garlands are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name day. Ooh, charming. Okay, and then we got a section. By Rauger. Without my realizing it, the fire in my resolve had grown dim, but thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. And it would appear I need to do another dungeon or so until I'm level 50. Okay. Well, at least I got the Aetheryte. So... I can at least get some XP while unlocking dungeons, at the very least. You're one of Elaine's, aren't you? That one's got a ghost in her attic, you know. Keeps sending other venturers to that damn place she calls a palace, thinking you're gonna bring her fellow back. 'Twas 7 of us that day, one of them her fella. My best friend was another. Soon as we walked in, a Tonberry attacked. It was dark, and we couldn't get purchase on the floor, for 'twas covered in lake slime, then in blood. What's more, what more's there to say? Only Elaine, and I made it out by the grace of the 12. Everyone else is dead. I think I'd leave him behind. Leave my brother by another blood. If I hadn't seen what the Tonberry left, I saw no treasure there, only death. I've said my piece. You still want to see for yourself? That's your business. I'll ferry you there, for my adventuring days are over, and I'm the boatman of this lake. She thinks they all live. You see, all 5 of them hiding from the Tonberry somewhere in the palace. She tried to flee the infirmary. She told folk about her friends needing rescued. Then she got sly. Poor lost Elaine. Out of curiosity, what attributes do I have? Well, I can at least get the total and get a little more piety. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay. Tia, I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the primal investigation. Yes, your aid is most welcome. Who was that man in black? The Lord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumors circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Those still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late, rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect, but we have not to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Tia. Speak with the people and hear their words with your own ears. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. It is our duty to preserve the peace of the Twelzord. The exile and the Garleans see to it that we have nary a moment's rest. As such, we always welcome the assistance of dependable adventurers such as yourself. The Ghost Knight. I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hellsborn steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I have not slept a wink since I returned. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, and I'm not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know. This is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Charming. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say. With my own two eyes, more fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've traveled, but I can assure you've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no spectre or shadow, nay, he was as solid as you or me. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me, ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Huh. The quickest way would be just to unveil again, but I'm... A knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hellsborn steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings had proven most unfortunately prescient. Bowlord Lewin would seek the counsel of others. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal, and yet, before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill, and seek Brother Oapesi. I would know what he knows, and be swift to the eye if Odin is truly come to the shroud. Time is not on our side. I am Oapesi, and you must be the adventurer I'm expecting. Ah yes, Odin the dark divinity. Bowlord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish Earth herself and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, a great hero of Alag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to bring their children into obedience, but recent archaeological studies of Allegan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary, and now these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's font, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry in the fetters of the crystal confine, and the fetters of the crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's font to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Okay. Okay, I think I've been going for about 3 hours. It's after 1 AM. As eager as I am to just press on with the MSQ, I think I'll call it a night. And come back next time. Hopefully, you know, I'll start the next stream, hopefully level 50, and just be able to do that. Okay, and with that, I think I will call it a night, or in this case, really early morning. If at any point you liked what you saw, please hit a follow on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube and you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you anon, friends.